So when you stood on the start line, what were your thoughts about the race? Like, did you know all the other women there?
Yeah, so I knew their names, but I didn't know them in person, and I
Right.
was so scared. Like the week or the 2 weeks before were like the scariest weeks of my life. I couldn't sleep and I was overthinking everything, and I was like, why am I even doing this? I don't have a chance. Why? I was like, can I still just stop and don't go there, but I booked my ticket at my hotel and I was like, no, I'm gonna go and I will see. But I was at the tunnel, like the start tunnel, and I saw these women. I was so scared, and I didn't. I mean, I wouldn't dare to start in front because I thought they were way faster. But then I just started in the back together with another Dutch girl, and we said to each other, "Let's just go and see. Let's race our race." And well, it went quite well, I guess. Yeah.
So how many had you done before this?
Um, it was one open race, two pro races, and one double mixed doubles.
So not
So
that so not that many.
no, not at all. I'm really new to the whole sport, and I mean, I joined because I got a free ticket for the first race, the open race, and now my whole life changed because of this.
So you got
So
a free when you won the open, they gave you a free race?
no. Okay, so the thing was, I studied sports management and business in Amsterdam, and I had a subject called event management. And to get my grade, I had to finish. I had to do volunteer work at some kind of event. And there was a whole list with like 20 events, and the only one that suited my time schedule was the one called HYROX, and I had to cut these bananas and apples at the finish line and fill all these cups and get off the tags from people's ankles. And then I was like, well, I mean, I quite like this, and I got a free ticket for just one race, and that
For
was my first race
volunteering.
for volunteering in Amsterdam. And then 2 weeks before Amsterdam, I was like, oh my god, I looked at my agenda. I was like, I have this race, HYROX, and I don't know, I haven't trained. I was like, I didn't know what to do. So I ran like 3 times and tried all these stations once, and my technique was horrible. Um, but I just did the race, started in like the latest start wave ever. And after finishing, everyone was like, girl, you set a Dutch record and you're going to go to Chicago. And I was like, whoa, 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 what's happening? So then my whole life changed. Yeah, it's
So,
crazy.
so what is your sport background?
So I played field hockey for like 6, 7 years when I was younger. Then I started playing tennis, and when COVID came, I stopped all of that and started going to the gym and doing like running and stuff like that. And more like hybrid stuff. Also a lot of cycling. And last year in June, no, yeah, June, April, I started doing triathlon, so swimming and also besides cycling and running a little. And then this came on my path. So it's crazy. Yeah, I'm just, yeah.
So when you set so you that first open race was 103.14. Then
Yes,
you immediately went to pro in Maastricht and you came in
yes.
second. And so for that pro race, you finished behind Margot, who I just had on the show, by the way.
Oh, really?
Is that who
Oh,
you were running with?
uh-huh. Sorry?
Margot, is that who you were
Yeah,
running with?
yeah. She's such a nice girl. I saw her last week also, and indeed, I was running in Maastricht with her, and she came first. Yeah, first overall, and I second overall. But in my age group, I came first also. But it was really nice racing her. But she was like a minute and a half faster, so I did not really race her because she was just in front.
Right. So after that race and you finish second and you win your age group again, are you thinking, okay, what kind of training do I need to focus
Yeah.
on? If I've been doing, triathlon training or just general sports, what do I need to work on?
Yeah, so after Amsterdam, I already started working with a coach because there was a teacher at school and he was like, I think you're quite good at this and I think there's way more to get. So let's just try and work with a like HYROX specific training schedule. So from Amsterdam on, which was in October, November, I started training for HYROX. So the pro time didn't come out of itself. I mean, I did train for that one. So for the pro, I got like 103 as well, but then you had to have your weights. So yeah, I did train specifically for that one.
And so when did you know you were going to sign up for Barcelona? And by the way, I just have this quick snack I'm going to eat, but please don't be
No
upset.
worries. I'm
It
drinking.
shouldn't people shouldn't hear me chewing. I just
Mm,
afternoon snack.
ASMR, just do it in the camera, like bite. No, I knew. Well, I was just on Instagram and TikTok, and my whole social media thing is all about HYROX right now. And I saw there was a race in Barcelona. I think it was like in, well, only at the end of February, I guess, just after March. Or no, it was after Rotterdam. So in Rotterdam, I got a time. Well, I actually had 102.41, but I got a 3 minute penalty for my sled pull because I only completed 3.5 lanes instead of 4.5. Because I had a penalty which was like the half lane extra, but I was so confused because the judge sent me away after 3.5 lanes, and I was like, well, if he says so, I will probably be done. And I was really new to the sport and not that experienced, so I was like, let's go. But then I got a 3 minute time penalty, so that's why I came second on that race. Um, but after that one, I was quite aggressive, and I was like, okay, well, if I can do 102, why not just go to Barcelona? And I really didn't think I could win that race, but I was like, there is some potential. If I've got some competition, which actually makes me go faster, I might, yeah, in my wildest dreams, I thought I could could get a spot there. So yeah.
So did you think podium was kind of the A goal and then anything else would be
Yeah,
bonus?
but well, actually, my goal was not even a podium. My goal was just being there with these amazing women with all these famous names, which I followed. I mean, Camila Mesa, Zara Pajani, all these names, Jay Skillen. I mean, they were examples for me, and I was like, if I get to race these women, it's amazing already. And well, the main goal was actually improving my time because then I know I'm doing well in training and I'm getting better. Um, and of course, in the far in the back of my head, I wanted to win or get a podium spot, but I knew that was not realistic. So, well, it was, I guess.
Right?
Yeah. So that was, yeah, Barcelona. I was like, well, money comes back, memories don't. Let's do it. I called a best friend, my best friend. I was like, do you want to join me? I already booked the hotel. So just come with me and please support me.
Money comes back, memories don't. I like that.
Yeah, that's true, right? I mean, if I'm doing well in that race, I might earn my all my money back. And that it, because my whole DMs are full of sponsoring things and stuff right
Oh,
now.
yeah, yeah, I see that. We'll get to that. Let's go over this race. Let's pull up the race. Hang on one second. Through the magic of screen share.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, they
Uh,
have this amazing highlights thing. I'm so happy they made that because, like, my friends and family, they were celebrating it's King's Day in the Netherlands, so it's a really party kind of day in which no one is doing anything else besides drinking, so everyone could watch it back.
what's it
Oh,
called? King's Day?
yeah, it's the birthday of the king, so
Oh,
everyone is drinking beer and partying.
like the first king ever or like the
No,
current
our
king?
king right now, so it changed. The date changes every,
Oh yeah.
well,
So what's his name now? Who's your king?
Willem Alexander.
Do we like him?
Yeah, fine. But I mean, I was busy with something else, but no one, well, not that many people actually watched my race because of that. So, yeah, my family and best friends did, luckily. So,
Let me. Well, there was an Instagram stream that a lot of us were watching.
yeah.
So I was in Atlanta and I was trying to watch it, through Instagram, and it's a little fuzzy. And there were two different ones. There was an English one, and then there was the Flow one. And I was like in my car driving to HYROX and like kind of watching
Oh,
because
yeah, yeah, Atlanta as well.
yeah, that's what I got out of my car, and I was like, you know, I was all happy for Chris, and I celebrated too soon because there was another wave. But I was like, I can't believe Chris did it. She's amazing. I don't know who Emily is. Congratulations to her. And anyway, it was
Chris is
crazy.
such a nice girl too. I felt
She's the
so
best.
bad for her. She's
Yeah.
so nice. She's so friendly, and we were already at the doping control thing, and then the whole news came out. It was so bad for her.
Right.
I felt so bad, but she will come back definitely. So I think I will see her again in the elites. I'm sure.
HYROX Pro Doubles Saturday.
Highlights,
Hang on.
yes,
Oh my goodness. I'm trying to find the results. Where did you just race? Barcelona? I'm sorry. 225.
yeah,
HYROX doubles.
not doubles,
Sorry. HYROX HYROX Pro
women.
Saturday.
Yes, that's
Women.
me.
Here we go. Okay. So let's pull this up here.
I hope it works.
Um, hang on one second.
No worries. So where do you live actually?
I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm where the
Oh,
HYROX was.
yeah. Okay, so you actually live there.
Yeah, it's my
Yeah, yeah,
town.
yeah.
So that's
So
what it was. It was
what
so
time is
awesome.
it right there?
It's 11:30 in the morning.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's 5:30 here. That's fun. Yeah, in
All right, I
Chicago,
got
the
it.
time difference will be big too, like 7 hours. Oh, that's me.
So here we go. So,
I didn't even look at this, to be fair.
oh, well, then we can look at it together. So
Yeah.
it looks like you came out of the ski in fourth,
Yes.
and the where's the it doesn't have the runs up here. Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah,
So
it does on the left
so there we
side.
go. So are you the kind of person that knows like to the minute, like okay, the first run is a little short. I want to run it at this. You ran a 3:32.
Yeah, because I think. Whoa, whoa, that was quite fast, actually. Oh my god. Well,
It's sometimes the first run is shorter though.
Yes, it was a little, yeah, a little shorter. So I started at the back of the tunnel, and my only goal was to not start in front because I knew I would blow myself up,
Right.
and that's what I think like a few of the girls did actually. So I think I came into the ski like 15th or something. And my ski, well, my technique is not amazing, but I am quite fast on that. So I came out the ski and was like sixth or something. Or oh,
Right.
I see. It should be fourth. Well. No, the other girls came in earlier, so I can. Yeah, that's why I came out sixth, and then on the run I was still sixth, and then on the sleds I actually, well, I was quite fast, I guess. To be wait, can you scroll down a little on that? Oh
Yeah, I
wait,
lost I
there.
I lost the page. Where did it go? Hang on.
Yeah, I can see something. If sled push in.
No, hang on a second. Where did I lost my window? Oh my goodness. Hang on.
Never mind. Hey, I'm back. Oh, there it is.
Okay, there you go. Can you see it now?
Yes. So we got the sled push. Yeah, I think in the sled push, I was quite fast because I came in like sixth and I came out first. So I think that's great. And from that moment on, I've been in front for the whole race, and I couldn't believe what was happening.
You never felt like somebody's gonna catch me, or am I going out too
Oh, I
strong? Or
did. I saw Sinead in my back, and she's so freaking fast. And why is she looking? She's looking so gorgeous throughout the whole race. I mean, her hair. She doesn't look like she's suffering, but I mean, I was looking behind, and I was like, oh my gosh, she's going quite fast. But then I had to wait like quite a while to see the other girls come. So I
right,
think it was like halfway the race that I realized if I just continue going like this, I can actually win.
right,
And I didn't believe what I was doing, but I had no time to think because I had to keep running. So I was like, oh my God. And the voiceover was screaming, and Emily coming out first. And I was like, ah, what? And random people started screaming at me. I felt like I was famous or something. It was amazing. It was like the best day ever. literally.
So it looks like the burpees are not your favorite.
No, they're not. I'm like a really tall athlete and I don't like them. Well, it's not that I don't like them, but I'm just really tall, so it takes quite a long time to come off the floor because my body is so, you know, but
Right?
I might just practice it a little more.
Yeah, well, who? But there are some taller women, right? Like you're probably the same height as like Camilla, right, and Zara, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, but they were also not that fast on the burpees. I mean, they're not my favorite, but the only goal I had in mind was like, I have to do this station, but I have to, well, try to keep the same pace on the run and don't slow down that much. So I was like, I'd rather go a bit slower in the burpees. And I knew I was in front like 1 minute. So I had nothing to stress about because I saw the other girls on the other side of the burpees were like two sides and everyone's on the other side. And I was like, well, I don't have to go that fast right now, as long as I keep my pace a little. So yeah,
But I think that's important to know that there's a couple ways someone can blow up. One is just to go out too hard, but another is to just sort of crack under the pressure and like,
yeah,
oh, they're catching me, and you start to mess with your head and you make mistakes, and people do run an extra lap or do a length too short, and so I think it's um,
so
to keep
important.
your composure
Yeah,
in the moment.
yeah, but that's what I also learned from Rotterdam with the whole penalty stuff. I learned to focus and don't get like stressed if anything happens. Just keep going instead of thinking and stressing. Just do your own thing and pretend like it's a training and it's not important at all. Because stressing is not going to help you.
Yes, but saying that is one thing, and then actually doing it is can be another, right?
That's so true. But I've learned from like the in Rotterdam about this. So yeah, it's hard to keep your focus. Also, when that judge sent me away, I was so not focused that I just ran away. But that's so stupid. And that's what I learned. Just stay in your own mind and don't think about the others too much. But I mean, at the row, I've been looking at the other screens for the whole time. So I'm saying this, but it's really hard to actually do it. Yeah, yeah.
So these sponsors that you have, had you had any of these prior to the race? Because you have quite a few.
Yeah, so I have one clothing brand. It's called I Can I Will. They contacted me. It was just after my first race actually. So they really had trust in me because I had like no followers and nothing at all. So I was really happy that they actually messaged me. And then I
So
also,
they're a
well,
Swedish company,
yes,
right?
something from then. No, from somewhere in the northern.
It
I don't
says
know.
designed in Sweden and international shipping, Stockholm, Sweden.
No, well, great. Yeah, I knew they're a place in Stockholm, but they're trying to get like go abroad because they also have Austria, Germany, Belgium, Netherlands right now. So that's why they just randomly messaged me because they wanted to get bigger, and they're not going to get like the really big influencers directly. So
Right.
that's why I think they asked me, but I'm still happy with them. But after the race, like the previous one, my whole DM is like full. And I got a message from like Smart Gains, from ESN. He said, well, if you want to, we can collaborate. So I just signed my contract with them and I'm really happy to say
Congratulations.
thank you. And some other brands, but I can't talk about that yet because it's not official. So
Oh, that's exciting.
yeah.
So what is Top Sport?
Well, oh, Top Surf Network, you mean?
Yes, yes.
Oh, that's it's like a brand which is helping me to combine, well, the sports, but also getting enough money to do it and work together with companies who are sponsoring me. So they help me to get all my money together for Chicago. So that's really nice
So,
because
but it
it's
looks like you're with another agency, the House of Sport.
yeah.
So what's the difference there?
Yeah, well, I've just started with them. I actually added that thing just like a few well, hours ago,
Okay.
because they're gonna do my management from now on. They're gonna help me with all the sponsor things, and well, I can't say that much about it yet, but they're just gonna help me managing because it's getting too big right now. It was quite small, and I could just message my one sponsor and stuff, but now everything is coming to me. And I mean, if I would say yes to everybody and get all the clothes they want to send me and stuff. But yeah, it's really luxury problem right now. But I have to choose and work with like one clothing brand, one supplement brand, and so that's what they're gonna help me with now.
So what were you doing like just kind of in the world like as a job?
So I study actually. I am 20 years old only. So yeah. I finished high school 2 years ago. Then I took a gap year in which I traveled. I went to Nepal to the Mount Everest base camp, and I had an amazing time. And then I got some personal trainer licenses, so I do have some knowledge about the whole fitness thing. I worked a lot in a restaurant, but then I started studying sports management and business in Amsterdam, and I'm almost done with my second year now, so 2 more years to go after this.
What are you going to do between now and Chicago to be as fit as you can?
To be fair, I'm not gonna do anything different that I was doing, because I have learned that more is not always better. The only thing I gotta do is watch out that I don't get injured, because I am really well. You don't have to push me to do things. You have to push like push me to rest and take a step back. So that's the most important thing. I have to watch out that I'm not gonna do too much. I gotta keep going and doing what I'm doing right now, I think, because I think it works as my time is getting better. I might focus a little more on the running because my stations are quite fine right now. I know my technique is not the best, but I actually don't care because my rowing technique was horrible, but I got first in rowing. So, I mean, I don't care if it works. So I'm gonna focus on running a little more, I
Now I
think.
have to go. Now I have to go look at this rowing. Hang on.
Yeah, yeah, you can watch. It was like 4:14.
Well, somebody mentioned it to me. I did a podcast the other day, and someone said these. We were so excited. I'm personally so excited for the sport that we have so many new people. So like
Yeah,
you and Lucy are both 20. Amazing.
yeah.
The men and women that filled out the podium for for that race. The only one that anybody really had their eye on was John Wynn. All the other athletes were surprising. This is good news for the sport. We want to have really competitive, brings out more eyeballs, more sponsors, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You
It's
probably heard this
amazing,
week.
right?
So if you heard this weekend, Nike set up a shop, Gymshark set up a shop, like everybody, because Puma obviously like signed head to toe deal with HYROX.
Mm-hmm.
So these other
I
shops
know.
are setting up like across the street, and they're going to start. Even more money is going to start rolling in.
Yeah, that's so true. And it's also great for us and for you and for me, for everybody. The whole sport is growing so fast. It's crazy.
So let's pull up.
Oh yeah,
This
the
one is
road.
called HYROX Barcelona, right?
Yes. Oh, are you gonna look at my technique right now?
Well, for sure, for sure.
Oh, but it's so bad. But
Is it?
I knew also when I was rowing, but I was rowing like 155 average, and I was like, well, this is quite fast, so
What do you
let's keep going.
do at home? What do you do when you train? What are you pulling or pushing or pulling?
Well, if I'm doing easier work, I try to focus on my technique. But if I'm doing intervals, I'm just gonna go as fast as I can, but trying to keep in mind the technique a little bit. But I mean, I'm not a professional rower, so what works for me works for me. And yeah, it might be good to work on it. I know, but yeah,
So here's the ski. Where are you in the ski?
not even in the screen. I
Not even
am
in the
like,
screen.
I am like, okay. So if you have the girl in black there behind the one in purple, I think I'm few
I
after that
just
one.
I just can't stress enough to people, you cannot win the race in the first station. But
That's
you
it's
can
so
but you
true.
can lose the race in the first two
That's
stations.
true. I'm sorry, but like Lena Putter, she's an amazing athlete, by the way. But she blew up, I think, in the first run and skier, and
Right.
then
Well,
I think she
right.
just crashed at the
Yeah,
sleds.
and then Viola, I didn't think finished very well either, and I like Viola a
No,
lot. But yeah, you
no,
can't, guys. Stop trying to win the ski.
that's so true. No, I mean, why would you go out so fast? But I mean, it was hard for me because I also wanted to follow these women actually because I was in the back and I felt like, oh my God, am I gonna start in the back? I already feel like I lost a race. Oh, that's, yeah, you know? Oh, there I am. Yeah, it's more fun to look at the sled push because there I go from like sixth place to like first. If you go a little back, yeah, there, right there. So oh yeah, you can see me in the front there. And
Right.
everyone is like, who is that girl? I was like, yeah, I don't know either.
Shaking out the legs a little bit. Is that
Taking
you?
out legs, yeah. Yeah, that's Lena. She was having a hard time there. But she is amazing. I was so afraid of her. And she is so fast. She runs really fast also. But the sled was not moving that well. Well, oh, this is the sled pull already. Yeah, I'm in the back, like the left side, the first lane. That went quite well also.
Let's see this. Let's see this burpee broad jump form. Where are you?
Oh,
Here's
it's so
Viola.
bad also. I think you should go back a little because the first part they just, yeah, think a little more. Go back. Oh yeah, they're gonna, oh, even more, even more. Because I've been on my, yeah, okay, I'm gonna go into the burpees now.
Is that you right there?
Yeah, I'm
Look at
going into,
you.
that's me. Hello. I still remember running there and I was like, oh, I don't want to do these burpees. I hate
Okay.
burpees. Oh, there you go. The first one I almost fell. Look at me. Oh, yeah, because that's, well, it's so bad. But it was actually the first time I wore shoes with like the carbon. Is it carbon in English as well? Plates.
Carbon.
So yeah, carbon. And I didn't even do burpees with them before. It's really bad. I know I should have done it, but I was like, oh, this is quite wobbly, you know.
Well,
But they're nice.
I think some of the people, like, they just flop down. You're actually taking a moment to like let yourself down a little bit. And I think a lot of folks, they just throw themselves on the ground. You know what I mean? Like, let's see
Hmm.
what Sinead does.
Oh, yeah, but she's quite fast on this, and does the knee thing. So she's gonna. I watched this back like this morning. Yeah, you see, she goes like on her right knee. Well, that looks easy, but for like smaller people, that's great. But for me, it's not gonna work because I'm like, you know,
Right. So let's see this. Let's see this bad row form.
oh, look at this. What am I doing?
I don't know what you're doing, but you're first of all, you want to keep it level, right?
Yeah,
You want to keep the you want to keep the, like, go in and out, like you're like way down at here, right? So
I
obviously
know.
you still came in first, but it doesn't mean like you couldn't save more energy by
I
improving.
could have saved energy. That's so true. But I saved my legs here because my legs were a little sore. And I know rowing comes out of your legs. But I was like, well, let's just do it with my back and my arms because they feel a little better now. So,
Right. But yeah,
yeah,
if you want to contend with the big gals, you want to definitely work on the sum.
I should because it's also, I feel ashamed for even rowing this way. But I'm going, yeah, you see, I like
Not
155,
just like
157.
textbook correct way because she's a triathlete.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, yeah. Shanice, her hair, she's going crazy.
Yeah, but I think she also goes too far forward.
Yeah, that's true.
I
But
think I think you don't need to go as far forward. See where there you are.
oh, I can't even look at this. Please get it away. I
Okay,
should
I
get
had to
some
though because
training.
you wanted to talk about it, so I had to show for a minute.
No, okay, no, no, no,
But
no.
listen,
Like I
here's
said,
the good news. Here's the good news. This is showing people that we all have something to work on, right? And that you can not have a perfect race and still do well. These are
that's
good
true.
human lessons, right? That even
I am
someone
a
who made the elite
beginner.
15. is still figuring it all out, right?
That's so true. My technique is not good at all. But I mean, I'm in the elite 15. What? What? It feels so weird to say that. I mean, like the week before, I've been watching so many videos, also with you interviewing like Lucy and all these people, and I was like, oh my god, if I ever will be there, I'm gonna be so happy. But now am here, and I'm like, whoa, huh?
Yeah, well, get ready for even more because one of the many things Hyrox does right is how they treat the Elite 15 and how they treat the race like a real
Yes.
sport. So, come the days before Chicago, you're going to get a full kit, you're going to have all this content made and they really do it right. And so
Mhm.
you're going to feel like a superstar.
Yeah, that's so true. I mean, I also had this interview after the race, and the day after, Lauren also wanted to interview me, and it was so nice, and everyone was so supportive, and well, I love it already. Like
So
the
let's
whole,
let's get how do we say your name properly, Emily?
well, in Dutch, well, it's actually a French name, so it's Emilie
Okay, and then the rest of it?
Dahmen.
I'm Emilie Dahmen.
Something like that is fine.
Okay.
I
We're going to
mean,
Americans just give us Emily. That's as good as we're going to get.
I'm fine. Emily is fine, but in the live stream, they also called me Emma, and I was like, well, I'm not Emma, but I mean, Emily is fine. A lot of people call me like that. That's okay.
Right? Are you drinking Starbucks?
No, yeah, I went to New York like 2 years ago, and I got this cup, and it's still
Oh,
great.
so it's just water.
Yeah, it's just water, nothing yet. I didn't get my supplements from ESN yet.
What
I
is what is your favorite drink at Starbucks?
I actually never go there. It's too expensive, and I don't drink coffee. That's really weird. I never ever drink coffee.
You just bought the cup because it looked cool.
Yeah, I think my mom bought it
What
because
did
it's
you what did
really
you allow yourself? What did you treat yourself with after the race? After your victory?
So we went to a place. Ah, first I wanted to order a pizza, but there was no place where we could get a pizza. So I got like a big Caesar salad, but with a lot of fries, and then some. Well, I had also a big yogurt bowl after, but we were just in the hotel and the shops were closed already. So, and we ate some lotus cookies. Uh, but
Was
there,
there Did they do prize money in Barcelona or no?
no, so no, no, no. I
Do you
only
know
got
what
my flag.
do you know what the breakdown is for the world championship
Yes.
prize money?
So I got showed yesterday, and I know that if you come first, you get like 25K, and 15th is 2K. So I mean, if I'm gonna get somewhere in between, I do know that like the fourth place, which I think is the highest reachable thing for me, is 5K.
So
Because
let's
I,
so let's break this so let's break this down, okay?
yeah,
Who's first, second, third, fourth?
I don't know about first, second, third, but I do know that it's gonna be Lauren Weeks, Joanna, and Megan Jacoby.
Okay, so that's what we all think, right? So and that's
That's what we
probably
think.
that's what's probably
But
going to happen.
yeah,
They are tier 1. Joanna, Lauren, Meg.
yeah,
So, and anything can happen, right? Who knows when anything can happen? Somebody has a penalty, somebody gets hurt, who knows? But
that's
they're tier
true.
1.
Yeah,
So then who's the next person? Who are the next 2 or 3 athletes that you've looked at that you think, okay, that's who I'm going to be fighting for
to be
4th or 5th?
fair, I have no idea. I think they're all amazing, and I didn't look
But you
at
were
that.
very specific when you said 5th. So I thought maybe you knew
No,
like there was
I said fourth, right?
4th.
So
Okay, so
yeah,
just
fourth.
4th. So
Yeah,
everybody else
no,
is
no,
fair
fourth is
game.
the highest reachable for me, I think, because all the other women are so fast as well. But I'm not gonna get a time from like 56 minutes, just like Lauren. I mean, you know. So I don't know, but I don't think I will get the fourth place. But I'm already happy if I come 10th and not 15th.
Well,
So
if you come out this race the same way you did that one, stand at the back, let everybody go to the ski, let everybody get to the push, and then once you get
yeah,
there, right? Like just run your race.
we will see. and I'm already happy that I'm able to race there, and I actually don't mind. I'm just gonna enjoy, because actually I was really stressed for the under 24 world champs, because there are so many really fast women and you're all fighting for that one spot, you know. But now it's just enjoying the fact that it's my first elite race, and I mean the best is yet to come. So yeah, you know, I think I can learn a lot still, and we will see how far I can come. I hopefully race some, well, the majors next year, because I'd love to travel the world for this. Uh, that's my biggest dream. But I don't know where I am in the list right now. I think I should just do another HYROX and get like the same time as I had in Barcelona, and then I'll be safe for the next season, I think. But the competition is getting, like, it's getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see because last year they let the podium automatically qualify for next year's
Yeah.
majors,
Hmm.
and I don't think they should do that. I think it should
No,
be it shouldn't do that. So
no, I still find it hard because I mean each like race is different, each venue is different, so it's really hard to compare all these things because some people might run 104 in one venue where they would race 102 in another one. So I don't know, but you can't fix that because every place is different. So yeah.
and they don't have those times up anymore, do they? Those top 15 times?
Mm, I don't know
I don't think they
actually.
do.
I haven't been looking at it anymore since, well, since I'm in there, so I don't care.
Yeah, I think they got rid of it. Well,
Oh, mm.
let's see. World Championship qualifiers.
Can you see?
It's not in there yet. Well, listen, I'm excited. I will come see you. I will be in Chicago as well,
Oh,
and
that's great.
we'll listen. We'll do an interview afterwards, no matter what happens.
No matter what happens, okay, deal. That's
All
fine.
right, I'll find you, and I'll be like, "Great job," and then we'll do a little interview.
I hope I won't be crying then. Hmm. We will see. The only thing I can do is my best and nothing more. That's, yeah, that's the only thing I can say. And I will see what happens. And I think it's already amazing that I'm able to stand there and get my own race kit with my back name and my flag from the Netherlands. It's the first Dutch person ever in the Elite 15, so that's great. And we also have a
Congratulations.
boy. Yeah, yeah, thanks. And also, Hidde is the first boy
Well,
in
I
the
think he's a man, but okay, sure.
man. Sorry, man. I have to switch to English. My mind is still in Dutch. You
Oh, I
know.
should. You know what I was eating earlier, by the way? I didn't even show you.
Oh my God, stroopwafels.
Yeah, they have these in the place that I do. This is a co-working place, and this is what they
It's
have
good,
first.
right? When did you? Oh, have you been to the Netherlands before?
I have not.
You have to. It's
Um,
amazing, actually.
I would like to go to a race there. I really would.
Do it. I'll be in Maastricht in September.
Yeah, I'd like to. I mean, listen, this job has let me travel quite a lot, so I would definitely want to go to. Like, so I went to Glasgow this year, and I would love to go to the European major next year too.
Yeah, because there's one major in Europe, one in the Pacific, or how does it work, actually?
Yeah, we don't know yet. There's like kind of a bonus one each year. So like we got two the first year, but this year we only got one in Vegas, right? But the first
Ah,
year we got Chicago and DC. I can't even remember now. But yeah, so it's just there's definitely one in Europe and definitely one in America. And then now there'll be like an APAC one and then like a fourth like bonus, like an
okay.
extra one.
So it's a surprise.
Yeah, we don't know yet. We don't know anything past June, past the world champs. So we'll find out
But do
soon.
they do know it, right?
I'm sure they know. I'm sure
Yeah,
they know. Like they put out, they were bidding for the next year's world champs, and I was like, I bet they already have it down, or at least know, like,
probably, yes.
right?
I mean, oh no, I will see. I hope I'll be at the major. That would be amazing. I mean, I can't believe it yet. I still can't believe where I am right now. Feels like I'm dreaming. I actually had a dream like a few days before the race that I won the race, and I was like, "Girl, you can't dream this because that's just not possible." But I think I did this. Yeah.
All right, glad we had a chance to talk, and I
Thank you
will.
so much. It was really nice to talk to you, and I hope to meet you in real life in Chicago. You'll be there at Thursday also at our race.
I'll probably get there Wednesday, yeah, and then there the whole weekend.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much.